Let's get started. So in few scenarios, we have few function arguments like we can see in the method which are going to be used very frequently in our application. Like let's say the first argument is of union type, or it could be a complex object as well, like the second argument being passed to the function. So the second argument is a person having different properties as first name, SID, which makes it a little cluttered and a bit confusing at the function declaration, as so many parameters being passed just at the declaration only, and it makes it a little difficult to understand for the user, and also visually it looks a little bad. Also, it could be a case that the same argument are expected by many function declarations, which are using this person object and manipulating the detail or performing some operation over it. So, to make it simpler in TypeScript, we can create our own custom types, which will need to create an alias for your custom type to be defined at just one place. We can reuse that alias directly at all different places by just mentioning that alias name, and it would exactly mean the same as the type definition given for that alias. So let's say we want to create an alias for our union type, which is given as a first argument. Then we can do that by using type. So this is a special keyword provided by the TypeScript, followed by the alias name which we want to give, let's say bool or num, and equals to the type or types which we want to be handled in this custom type. So in our case, we want boolean, pipe operator, number. So now this signifies that bool or num is a custom type, which implies that the type could be a boolean or a number as well. Now, the benefit of that is we can now simply replace the type of the argument in the function by bool or num instead of writing that long string. And this would work exactly the same way as it was before replacing the string with bool or num. Similarly, we can create a type for our object as well by, let's say I want to create a custom type for my second argument. So we can do that by type. Let me create an alias as person details. So now our person details would be equal to an object with first name, which is of type string, and the second property is SID. So if we'll check in the function arguments, SID is of type boolean or number. So we can directly use the alias created for boolean or number here. So we can mention the SID to be of type bool or num directly, which means we can use the custom types within another custom type as well. So it gives us the flexibility to nest a type within a type as well. And now we can use this alias created in our function in place of the second argument and replace the object with just the alias itself, and this would also work exactly the same and would not give us any error whatsoever. So that's how we can create our own custom types and use them anywhere in our project as well. So this comes handy when we want to create our own object with custom properties, like let's say a person or a student or an employee. So we can make use of this custom type as well. So that's all in this video. In case you have any doubt in the topic, you can mention in the comment section. Hope this video has helped you, and if it did, please share it with your friends and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you and see you in the next lecture.